watching CTV on the Higher Learning Network. Got your head right.
Blog Talk Radio.
Women have the power to transform this world. We can end crime and violence if we all agree to do one thing: share. Let's share our wisdom, share our time, share our talent, share our finances, but most of all, let's share our love. This is the Female Solution. Join me, Naima Latif, every morning, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, as we bring you stimulating discussions about the issues affecting our lives. If you're listening online at www.blogtalkradio.com/the-female-solution, press the blue button that says follow and get our daily topics every morning directly to your email and your smartphone. Hi, I'm Naima Latif, Executive Producer of the Female Solution Radio Show. We invite you to call in 515-605-9325 and participate in this daily think tank as we examine the challenges we face and develop solutions that restore peace and harmony. We are global transformers, changing the world from the way it is to the way it should be. We are one. Wherever we live on this earth, we are one human family. On behalf of our team of radio hosts, I'd like to extend a greeting to all the members of our family, whenever and wherever you may be listening around the world. To our family in China, Ni Hao. In India, Namaste. In Japan, Konnichiwa. In Korea, Annyeonghaseyo. In Russia, Zdravствуйте. In Germany, Guten Tag. In Poland, Dzień dobry. In France, Bonjour. In Spain, Hola. In Italy, Ciao. In Egypt, Ahlan wa sahlan. In Ghana, Akwaba. In Nigeria, Peleo. In South Africa, Sawubona. In Senegal, Nangadef. In Kenya, Jambo. In Israel, Shalom. In Pakistan, Afghanistan, and Saudi Arabia, Assalamu alaikum. Greetings, and may peace be upon you all.
Is Monday morning a struggle to get out of bed, into the swing of things? Well, don't worry, you are not alone. Join us for thought-provoking, stimulating, and mindful conversations on higher learning with Zeldaspeaks for your Monday morning mindfulness sessions on Blog Talk Radio, The Female Solution, Mondays, 7:30 until 9 a.m. Be sure and send your ideas, thoughts, comments, and suggestions. Also, if you'd like to be a guest on the show, visit Zeldaspeaks.com and send us your info. We'd love to have you. Experience mindfulness moments with the mindfulness/stress relief coach, Zelda Speaks. And thanks for sharing the mindfulness moment tip of the day. Stay on purpose, stay empowered, and stay tuned to your next session of mindfulness on higher learning with Zelda Speaks. Make it a mindful day. And thanks for listening. Grand Rising. And thank you so much for joining me this morning right here on the Female Solution. Higher Learning with Zelda Speaks. Welcome to Monday Morning Mindfulness. We're just here to start your week off with the mindfulness stress relief session. And today, unlike any other day, this is the day you have been blessed with. Yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, and what we need to focus on is right here, right now, because this moment is all we have, right? So let's do it. If today is Monday, September 21st. If today is your Earth Day, birthday, born day, happy Earth Day, birthday, born day to you. May you remember to do something special for yourself today. First, before you do something for anybody else. And let us keep in mind the sick in, the sick, the shut in, the incarcerated and the non-believers, those who just don't believe that there is something or someone that has a higher power that keeps us all connected, whether we want to be connected or not. We are all part of that one. In the news, talk about Earth Day, Birthday, Born Day. One of the sisters from the Emotions, her name is Pamela Rose Hutchinson. Her sisters, Wanda and Sheila Hutchinson of the Emotions, are the survivors, but Pamela made her transition, and I'm sure you'll see that all day because everybody loved the Emotions. I know I did. I'll find a song for you during the break, and you'll know. Tony, what was one of my favorite Emotion songs? Oh, they had so many. The best of my love. Whoa, whoa, you got the best of my love.
My favorite was Heart Association.
Heart Association, yeah.
That was the favorite.
The Heart Association, yeah. I forgot about that one, yeah. But you Google the Emotions. They were like the Tammy Terrell and Marvin Gaye back in the day in the 60s and the 70s. Those sisters was bad. And this sister was only 61. She just passed. She was 61. So condolences to the Hutchinson family and all of the other families that are experiencing transitions in life in this moment, because we don't say death here. We're all electrical energy, and once the energy dies out, it just dies out. And who knows where it goes? So we just say condolences for the family, and or like they do in Orleans, let's get it cracking. Let's get it popping. Celebrate life, because life is to be celebrated, not to be sad. But, we've been conditioned in our thinking, as we have everything else, so to each his own. Anyway, or as my girl Effie Roth would say, anywho, in the news that they did talk about this morning that I thought was very interesting was the Project Dream Fridge. Just saw it on Channel 5. Monday through Friday, from 9 until 5 a.m., they plug up a refrigerator and have it outside where people can come and get free vegetables. Did you hear what I said? From 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, at 57th and Racine. There's a food desert, a known food desert in Inglewood. And this nonprofit agency, Project Dream Fridge, is giving away free vegetables every day, 9 to 5. Wow. Not a food desert anymore, especially if you take them up on it. So be sure and share that with a neighbor. Our topic today is COVID-19, 6 months later and counting. And we will be joined by Khalid Scott, veteran mental health professional, who is a returning guest here. He comes on every quarter whenever he can. So we are very honored to have him. He'll be joining us in the 8 o'clock hour. And if you are listening online, you can join the conversation at 515-605-9325. Press 1 to speak. Otherwise, we can't open your mic because we don't know that you are there to say something. So you gotta press 1. We are also on Pixely. Have you downloaded the app? Pixeoly. Pixely. Pixely.com. That is a new social media site that has been designed by a former journalist, Dee Daniels of the War Woman News, and she has not one but 2 new social media apps. It's Pixely, and I will put that here in the where you can register, Pixeoly.com and CLIK.com. Register there too, because we are always complaining about all these platforms that we don't have. Remember when what was that? I don't know. A couple of the music icons, was it Babyface and somebody, the platform was all clogged up because they had a contest and it just blew up. And everybody was like, well, why don't we have our own? So it's been in the making for a while. So go to pixely.com and clickclick.com. And be sure and join us right here on my new blog, zeldarobinson.wordpress.com. And also, we're on Facebook and Instagram. Okay, is there going to be a new one? Instagram. Facebook.com, Zeldaspeaks, as well as, Twitter, Zeldaspeaks. But on Instagram, I'm Zeldaspeaks, the number 2 and the letter U. So Zeldaspeaks 2U. Alrighty? Be sure and set your DVR for Tuesdays at 6, Wednesdays at 1 on Channel 19 to see the Higher Learning Network TV show, as well as the blog, which is Higher Learning Network NFP.blogspot.com. But you can go to the website and see it, higherlearningnetwork.org. And if you are a diabetic or you know someone who's been quarantined like we have, then send them to diabeticdonut.com. And they can get the free PDF download where I show you how I reverse type 2 diabetes. And it's also at Zeldaspeaks.com. And if your grocery bill is too high, you ain't seen nothing yet. Remember when the toilet paper and the alcohol fiasco started? It's about to start again. Just thought I'd give you a warning. So I strongly advise that you start growing your own vegetables. I always said my excuse was I didn't have a garden. Well, guess what? They have one available for you if you live in an apartment like I do. So you can check out how to go grow veggies your own at my site, which is zeldarobinson.towergarden.com. And if you are suffering with pain and inflammation, as many are, arthritis or just pain period, I had no idea so many young people were in pain too. You can go to my site. That's why you see me wearing my Healy app this morning. Look at the testimonials. Skip past all the marketing. Just look at the testimonials because I wear it every day, 3 times a day, for 3 hours a day. So go to zelda.now.site and just look at those testimonials and see how it can be of service to you. It is 7:15, time for your Monday morning mindfulness meditation. But before I do that, let me read to you from September 21st. From Inspirational Conversations, 365 Days of Empowerment with Shalom Israel. It says, what would you do if you learned today that much of the information that you have been taught up until today is incorrect? What? Yeah. Would you just accept it, as most of us do, and do nothing about it? Much of that which we have been taught, especially about our history, is untrue. Now you know. Are you willing to stand out in the crowd, be laughed at, talked about, ridiculed, shamed to the point of no return? Will you follow the leaders of the world who have taught you everything you know and remain content? Nelson Mandela, Martin Luther King Jr., Malcolm X, they all stood for what they believed, and they were imprisoned and lost their lives. The measure of a man's life is determined by what he or she will live or die for. What will you give up your life for? Inspirational Conversations with Shalom Israel, aka Zeldaspeaks. And that's taken from today, September 21st, the last day, official day of summer. Tomorrow begins the official day of spring. And today, right now, begins the official moment for your Monday morning mindfulness meditation. So what I'd like for you to do is sit up straight, get comfortable, and prepare yourself for an experience. This is your time today. You may not get a chance the rest of the day, so let's take advantage of it and let's do something with it, and that is to begin the process of breathing. I have been watching some wonderful videos talking about breathing and the breath and all that it does for you. And it's like it's so simple when we're stressed out, but when we're stressed out, we're in the midst of that anxiety. Remember earlier I told you we're just all electrical energy. Well, when that energy is about to, we have a tendency to just go with that energy, but we can shape that energy and form that energy into exactly what we want just by the power of our breath. So let's begin to practice that this morning so you can practice that on your own when you're in the midst of a challenge. We simply breathe in, take long, deep breaths, like your life depended on it. Just don't be. Now, take long, deep breaths like you are in love with yourself. And you simply breathe in, take a long, deep breath, hold it, and breathe out. And excuse me for just a moment because my sinuses are allergies, all that good stuff. Excuse me. Yeah, I ate some sherbet and it's got me a little mucusy this morning. But that's the price you pay for some of the things you love, right? Alrighty. So let us begin the process as we breathe in. Sitting up straight. Wiggle those hands and breathe out. And when you breathe out, make it a long, deep breath. Like you made your inhale a long, deep breath. Make your exhale a long, deep breath too. Inhale deeply. Filling all that head space and chest space with the breath. Hold it. And breathe out. You automatically feel the tension being released in your shoulders. Yes, it feels good. As we breathe in. And as we breathe out, yeah, feel the body relaxing already. Once more, take a long, deep inhale deeply. And exhale as we are preparing our bodies for a day of delight through the power of the breath. As we breathe in, bringing all that energy to the top of the head. And as we exhale, feel the energy moving down from the forehead to the face, to the chin, and to the shoulders. As we breathe in, wiggle those shoulders and those arms and send a long, deep breath out through your nose as you exhale. Relaxing the shoulders. As we breathe in once more, sending that energy down through the chest and the solar plexus and the sides and the back and the hips and the thighs as we breathe in. Inhale deeply. Sending light and love and energy down through the knees. Oh yes, those glorious knees and the legs and the ankles and the arches as we continue to breathe in. And breathe out, sending more light and love and energy down through the ball of the foot, the toes. Wiggle those toes. Yes, like you wiggle those toes, sending that energy back up through the feet, the ankles, and the arches as we inhale deeply. Bringing that energy back up through the legs and the knees and the thighs as we exhale. Take a long, deep exhale. As we inhale deeply, bringing that energy back up through the thighs and the hips and the buttocks and the back and the sides and the shoulders as we continue to breathe in. Bringing that energy back up through the arms and the wrist. Rotate those shoulders and the arms and wiggle and do the snake. And wiggle those fingers, sending that energy back up through the face as we breathe in. And as we breathe out, we give thanks for the power of the breath, because it is the power of the breath that keeps us here. As we breathe in, we give thanks that we have access to a vehicle in our bodies that will keep us refreshed in times of chaos and confusion. As we breathe in, we give thanks for the power of the energy that is in our breath that keeps us calm and collected during times of chaos and confusion. As we breathe in, raise those arms up and wiggle them. And as you breathe out, bring those hands back behind the neck and massage that neck. Squeeze that neck. That's where the vagus nerve is. And the vagus nerve is the number 2 brain that leads down to the gut. And we want to keep that second brain, our gut, intact. So let us continue to massage, squeeze that neck as we breathe in. And as we breathe out, massage those shoulders, because that's where I know I hold all of my attention. And your mind is probably wandering on your to-do list, but that's okay. You simply bring your mind back to focus by simply breathing in and continuing to massage those shoulders and the neck, where we release all the tension as we release, as we breathe in. And as we breathe out, releasing, letting go, releasing and letting go as we breathe out. As we breathe in, and as we breathe out, let's take one more long, last, deep inhale deeply, sending light and love and energy to the brain that directs more light and love and energy to the heart. Inhale deeply, to the liver, to the lungs, to the pancreas, to the spleen and the spine, as you are sending all of your inner organs, including the digestive system, the assimilation system, and the elimination system. Yes, ain't nothing like a good BM. And for those of you who are constipated, send me an email. We'll help you out with that. Inhale deeply. And exhale. Ladies and gentlemen, you have just activated the happiness gene. Your genes, your body is so happy now because it's relaxed, because you're massaging those shoulders. You've already massaged the vagus nerve, which is stimulated even more in your body. As we breathe in, we give thanks for the millions of cells, the trillions of cells, the tendons, the ligaments, the muscles. As we breathe in, repeating 2 of the most powerful words on the planet, I am. As we breathe in, I am happy. Yes, I am. As we breathe in, I am healthy. Once more, I am eternal love. And love never dies. Energy simply shifts. It transforms. As we breathe in, take one more long, last deep inhale deeply. And as you exhale, bring your chin forward, chin to chest, and slowly rotate that head to the left. Hopefully you're sitting up straight so you won't catch a crook in your neck. And rotating that head to the back. Slow down. Moving a little bit too fast. Slow down. Slowly bringing it around to the right. Slowly, slowly, slowly bringing the head back to the chest. Head up. Inhale deeply. And exhale, bringing the chin forward. Rotating the head to the right, slowly, still breathing. Inhaling and exhaling very slowly. You should just be getting to the back and around to the left. Oh, feel that stretch and around to the front. It feels so good. Head up. Inhale deeply. And as you exhale, turn your head to the left as far as you possibly can, feeling the stretch in the right of your neck. Ooh, doesn't that feel good? Yes. And bringing your head back front and center. Inhale deeply. And exhale, bringing your head around to the right. Stretching as far as you can, feeling the stretch in the left side of your neck. And bringing the head back front and center. As you inhale deeply, taking your long, last, deep inhale. And exhale. And repeat those words to your body during the course of the day. I am light. With a breath. I am love. I am divine energy. And just remember, in the words of Layla Hathaway, when you are challenged with a situation, you just simply start taking long deep breaths. And that way it calms the body down. It sends signals to the body that you are no longer in the fight or flight state of mind. You are calm and you are secure because you have the power of the breath to stop all that nonsense dead in its tracks. You simply breathe in. And when you breathe out, if you got a little funk on your breath, didn't brush your teeth, got a little onions and a little garlic, you'll be just fine. And be sure and share that with somebody. It doesn't take 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or 30 minutes. You can spend that much time if you want. Especially if you don't feel good. The longer you breathe in and the longer you breathe out. And talk to your body. Talk to your lungs. Talk to your liver and your heart and your spleen and your spine. Talk to them all. And let them know that you are working with them and not against them. As you breathe in. And as you breathe out. And there are more tips and techniques on my YouTube page, Zeldaspeaks. And then there's another page, Zeldaspeaks Mindfulness. It's all on YouTube. And it is 7:30, Grand Rising.